What's going on, everybody? It's Tony. Welcome you back to the Comiverse. And in this video, I'm going to show off some books from my collection in this fourth episode of Tony's Collection Spotlight. So stick around. This is Tony. Welcome you once again to the Comiverse. And like I said in the intro, I'm going to spotlight about 22 comics from my personal collection. And once again, I did what you call the CLZ Shake, which is basically a feature on the app where once your collection is loaded, you can actually shake your phone while the app is, active, and it'll randomly just pick a comic. And this one, I picked the group Minor Keys because I think in episode 2 I did Major Keys. So we're going to see what the book showed, or what the app picked out for us. The first book on our list here is Transformers the Movie #1. It's the first issue of the 3-issue comic book adaptation of the 1986 film, and it is listed as the first appearance of Galvatron in the United States in U.S. Comics. But everybody that grew up watching the cartoon, we love it. I love it. And it's a really good book. So next up we got Amazing Spider-Man, I believe it's volume 5, number 30. This is a variant. I don't remember who did the variant, but I'm not one to go out and really just search after a variant, but this was an exception because when I seen this picture, I was like, I had to have it. I love the art. I mean, the picture speaks for itself. So I had to go out and get it. I think I paid 10 or 15 bucks on eBay for it, but I really enjoyed it. And I believe it is a Absolute Carnage tie-in. That's what it's listed as the reason for a minor key. Next up, we have Wolverine number 100 with that nice shiny foil. And I'm going to try to get it closer, which the glare is not going to look, but there's like it's Wolverine with a bunch of tubes in him. You can't really make it out. And I don't really remember the significance of this book that would make it a minor key, but I know Tyler, I think it was Tyler, who's going by the name Genesis, tried to put the adamantium back in Wolverine, and his body rejected it, and he turned feral. I do remember that. There is also a non-holographic version of this cover as well. Next up, we have the Thanos Quest, issue 1 of 2. This is the first time that Thanos, this is the book where Thanos begins his search for the Infinity Gems, which culminates in him becoming the owner or bearer of the Infinity Gauntlet. And the story pretty much speaks for itself. It's a really awesome read. Next up, we have Batman number 367. This is the first appearance of Jason Todd in the Robin costume, or as Robin, which was pretty cool. I got it just because I like the cover, and my cousin Robert had it in the late 80s, and his was pretty cool because it was double covered. Next up, we have The Spectacular Spider-Man, number 178. I believe this is part 1 of the Child Within storyline, and it is the first appearance of Dr. Ashley Kafka. This Child Within storyline was really, really good. I think you would enjoy it. Right, next up, we have Superman. I'm not really sure what volume it is. Maybe volume 2, but Superman number 17. This is the second appearance of the Silver Banshee. I had this one as a kid, and I picked it up again. Look at that cover; it's pretty cool. All right, next we have also, I believe this is volume 5. Volume 5, Amazing Spider-Man number 55. Of course, this is that real popular Gleason cover. that I think it may have cooled off a little bit. I'm not sure. But just for kicks and giggles, since I went ahead and got them, I thought I'd share these as well. I have the second and third prints, which is pretty cool because they all have a different color scheme. Next up, I mentioned this book in my video over the weekend, my new comic book day video. Captain America Annual number 8. Cover speaks for itself. I believe it's a Mike Zeck cover. I may have that wrong. But Cap battles Wolverine. And that is really one badass cover. And that's, like I said in the other video, that was why I got that poster from Jason Keith, was because I love that cover. Moving on, we have G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, number 14. This is the first appearance of Destro in the comic series. Next up, we have X-Men number 1. Of course, this is the first appearance of the Blue and Gold teams. And this particular issue is autographed by Scott Williams. Another iconic cover, and we have Web of Spider-Man issue number 1. Nice painted cover. I really wish I could remember who did the cover. If anybody remembers or knows, just put it in the comments, because I don't remember who did that painted cover, but it's really awesome. And this issue is I believe it's the first appearance of the Vulturions, which is basically a group of people that have Vulture tech. I believe they may have either started working with the Vulture or they just flat out stole it from him. Alright. Next up, we have X-Force number 11. And see, okay, when New Mutants number 98 came out, it's billed as the first appearance of Deadpool, the first appearance of Gideon, and the first appearance of Domino. Only though it's not really the first appearance of Domino. What had happened was you didn't find out until when we got closer to these issues, I believe it may have been this issue or the issue before it, that Domino has been a prisoner of a guy named Tolliver, the employer of Deadpool, this whole time. And that the person that actually first appeared in New Mutants 98 as Domino was actually Vanessa, or a copycat. This book right here, X-Force number 11, is the very first appearance of Domino. And it doesn't get as much love as New Mutants 98, but I mean, people really collect New Mutants 98 because of Deadpool. Alright, next up we have Secret Wars number 2 from the 2015 series. This is the first appearance of God Emperor Doom. And he is badass. That's all I'm going to say. Beautiful Alex Ross cover. I don't think I need to say anything else. Next up, we have another iconic cover from Frank Miller. This is Daredevil number 179 with Elektra using her sai to puncture Daredevil's mask. And believe it was only a couple issues after that she got killed. So, I mean, but it's a pretty good story. It's a pretty good cover. And you ought to pick it up if you get the chance. Alright, next up we have a Virgin variant of Something is Killing the Children, issue number 2. This is the first appearance of Octo, her little puppet sidekick that talks, that only she can hear. I believe only she can hear it. And Tommy something, the little kid that helps her in the first story arc when Erica's in Archer's Peak. This was probably one of the last books I needed to get to finish looking for the back issues of Something is Killing the Children. I actually thought it was a second print when I got it, but it ended up being a first print. So I thought that was pretty cool, and the artwork's pretty cool as well. Next up we have Uncanny X-Men number 196. The reason why this is a minor key is because it is a controversial issue. And all I'm going to say is that Kitty Pryde uses a racial slur. And that's all I'm going to say. We got 3 books left. This one is pretty cool. And I know you're going, really? You think it's cool? Well, I'll show you in a minute. This is X-Force, believe it's issue 19? Yes, issue 19 of X-Force. This issue was one of the aftermath issues of the Executioner song. And the reason why I say that I think it's cool, because this is the only one I'm going to pull out the bag to show you. This is a newsstand. I bought it at a grocery store. And this is the only one that I have like this. If I can do this right. It is double covered. I've actually considered at one point in time sending this in to one of the grading companies just because it's a double cover. Double covers seem to get more significance, and I've actually seen videos where there'd be a book that had 6 covers on it. I don't know what the record is, but I know I've seen one with 6. Next up, we have Web of Spider-Man number 70. This is the first appearance of the Spider-Hulk. And I don't remember, it's been a long time since I read the book, but Spider-Man turns into a Hulk. Enough said. It's a real fun little issue, and I really enjoyed it. And the last issue that I'm going to spotlight today is Captain America number 327. This is the second appearance of John Walker as the Super Patriot. It's his first cover appearance, and look at that cover. I think that's one of the best covers of him. Well, I don't think they did too many covers of Walker when he was Super Patriot, but that is a badass cover, and I really loved it. So, I mean, if you get a chance to pick it up, you might want to pick it up. Go ahead. I think it'd be pretty awesome. And there you have it. Those are all the books that I'm spotlighting for episode 4 of Tony's Collection Spotlight. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I'm on the road to 100 subscribers, and when I hit 100, I'm going to do a giveaway of some sort. I'm starting to go through and figure out what I'm going to give away. I've got a buddy that's going to donate a book to give away as well. And basically, I'll probably just do, I'll make a video once we hit 100, and I'll show everybody what I'm giving away. This Thursday at 7 p.m. over on Gary B. the Casual Comic Guys channel. I'll be in the hot seat with the usual suspects. And it's 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, before I forget. And let's see, also Thursday, I'm going to drop my next Tony's Comic Spotlight, which is episode 6, and it will be Tomb of Dracula number 1. I'm looking forward to spotlighting that issue. Really good Bronze Age comic that is the first appearance of Dracula, which in Marvel Comics, so that'd be pretty cool. And I'm going to post a link down in the descriptions of some other YouTube channels you should check out. Give them a sub and check out their stuff. They do really awesome stuff every week. And that's it. I'll see y'all next time. And until then, y'all take care.